Since our inception, Zenger has been focused squarely on the topic of leadership development. We began by analyzing some 200,000 360-degree feedback instruments pertaining to about 20,000 leaders. From that analysis, we were able to identify 16 differentiating competencies, things that really separated great leaders from average leaders. Once having found those, our clients came to us and said, how do we develop some of these skills that you've identified? We began thinking about, okay, what are the topics that we might consider in terms of a skill building program? We thought about communication skills, presentation skills, team building skills, problem solving skills. We considered many, but the one that kept coming to the top of the list very consistently was the subject of coaching. One of those differentiating competencies that we had identified was developing others. And the item that most predicted that competency was an item that talked about coaching and mentoring your colleagues. It was a key leadership skill. Coaching was a very practical way to take a lot of the research that had been done for the last many decades about what great leaders do and make it operational. We were interested in creating a skill building program for many reasons. First of all, skill building programs stick. They make instant changes in how leaders behave. They can see the results immediately in their interactions with their colleagues. The second thing is that giving people new skills reaches back and changes how they feel inside, changes their attitudes. And that's a far more successful way to bring about behavioral change than trying to change their attitudes first and then hoping that that spills back to how they behave. If there's been one beacon or guiding light in our work in leadership development, it has been this quest to find good research that we can bring back to the practitioner. We knew, for example, that we weren't the only people who are concerned about conversations that make a difference in people's lives. Psychiatry, counseling, clinical psychology, social work, all of those disciplines are engaged in much the same thing. After months of combing through the literature of these other disciplines, we think we found some really valuable insights, ideas, practices, techniques that we have made a part of this extraordinary coach program. We thrive on this intersection between good science and good practice. Our objective was never to develop professional coaches. Our objective, our passion, our expertise was always, how do we help business managers to become more effective in their coaching and feedback practices with their colleagues? Zenger and this coaching program are all about making better leaders who in turn will make a positive dent in this world we live in.